Has the spark of your love started to fade? Do you find you're fighting with your spouse or partner more often than not? If you think your relationship is on the rocks, there might still be time to save it. And who else to bring into the conversation than T.C. Brantely? Nice to have you here, T.C.
Thanks for having me back.
You're a pastor, you're a relationship expert. You do a lot of things.
Do a lot of things, but my first job is husband to my lovely wife, Jackie Brantely.
And how many years have you been married?
28 years, June 21st, 1986.
All right, so you've had your fair share of relationship problems, not with your wife, but as a counselor, right?
Yes.
And what typically are the biggest problems you're seeing?
The biggest problem is that people are not communicating, they're not getting on one accord, and they're not connecting. And when a couple are not connecting, then the wheels will fall off the proverbial car.
How do you know whether it's just a rough spot or if this is doomed, the relationship?
If it keeps continuing, that's number one. And number two, if the intensity goes up, you know, if we stay at 200 degrees, then we're fine. But if you go from 200 to 450, then we have some issues that you need a counselor come into your life to help you to save that marriage.
Sure. So you have some tips. We're going to go through them. The first one is really to seek professional advice.
You got to seek professional advice because right now you are bouncing off one another and you're mad, she's mad, and so there's discord, there's disunity, and nothing you say is going to soothe it. That's why you need a third party. That's why football, basketball, any type of sports, you have a referee. You know, timeout, you know, penalty, foul, and a lot of times couples don't allow that to happen.
So you're the referee.
I am the referee, yes.
I get it. All right, and speak the truth. Obviously, you have to be honest. You have
to speak the truth that this bothers me. And a lot of times, men especially, yes, dear, but in the back of their mind, no, dear, can't stand you, dear, hate you, dear. And so that confusion will play out sooner or later in the relationship as well.
And you also have to keep in mind that it might be just the way your spouse is wired, right?
You're
not going to change that.
That means just the way. That's why I have my problems with my phone and my LG Bluetooth. See, number one, you have to power these things up on a nightly basis. Then you have to reconnect them on a daily basis. And a lot of times couples, they get powered, but there's no connection. So you have to have the connection between the two. And that's how you grow in your relationship, staying connected.
Very good. There's also, you have to take the past into account.
You have to take the past that, listen, I did do this, I did do that to you. And because if you don't repent from the past, you will repeat the past. And a lot of times, women especially, sometimes don't know how to say sorry. And so
I think that really could be both ways, don't you think? Women don't know how to say sorry?
Sometimes they don't say sorry. Men are very sorry, baby, sorry, and women.
Well, it depends what they did and how bad it was. Don't you think?
I know, but in a relationship, you're going to have issues. It's how to rebound, and a lot of couples don't know how to rebound too well.
How about compromise too, right?
Yeah, that's your favorite word, compromise. Compromise.
Well, you get into this partnership. Not one person is more important than the other.
And that's why I have the cane here, because not to hit him over the head. Don't use a cane to hit your man. That's a no-no. But use a cane as represent. I need you. I'm leaning on you. You're leaning on me as well.
All right, and you also say that intimacy is a healer when it's done correctly.
Oh, good loving brings on the power, the sensation, the oxytocin, the dopamine that's released during intimacy.
Isn't that just a Band-Aid?
No, if you do it right. No, it can be if you do it right. Okay, that's not the type of show. I'm sorry.
All right, and then lastly, the importance of God or supernatural healing.
You gotta have,
faith, right?
This is my personal opinion, God created marriage, so it takes God to be in your marriage to help it to survive. And there's some things that your spouse can't do, only God can do for you.
Let me ask you this, if you're not married to someone, you're just dating for a couple months, you're not getting along, shouldn't you throw the towel in?
Lisa,
what are you fighting over?
Teresa,
just move on.
Teresa, excellent sign. A lot of people don't read. A lot of people see the signs, but they don't read the sign. The guy is not into you. You give him everything.
He's a book, right?
Not. Yeah, he's a book.
He's just not that into you.
So yes, read the signs before you jump the broom. Yes.
Speaking of books, you have a couple out there.
Yes, God is blessed with. I've written 15 books. I have a 16th one on the way about for singles as well.
And let's talk about what's happening on September 26th, please.
September 26th is going to be a great time. Courtyard Marriott. We're going to be there. It's going to be strong marriage, wedding reception. Couples coming from everywhere. They're wearing their gowns, wedding dresses,
so great.
tuxedos, and then we'll have a renewing of the vows for couples who want to do that. A buffet, dancing, music, dance floor. It's going to be a whole lot of fun.
And it's all on the screen there. You also log on to rest.org. We'll find it.
You got to get it. The tickets go up. The price will go up on after September 12th. So get the tickets now before the tickets go up. But it's a great price. And you have to invest in your marriage for your marriage to work.
That's good advice. I understand. I gotcha. I feel you.
Okay.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.